Hello and welcome back to the channel. All right, here we are. Watchers Keep level 4. In the, what is his name? Karsten? Karsten, Lord of the Level. And don't you forget it. Apparently, Karsten has got himself caught in a contraption that was created by Lum the Mad. That's what all these handwritten notes are all about. And after talking to him, I remember several things that there are controls, as he was saying, in as we saw inside the through conversation. We quote unquote saw all the contract or the mechanisms and everything that he uses to summon planar creatures to have him fight for his amusement, things like that. Um, and I know we can get stuff out of them. I believe we get a permanent stat buff as well, which would be good to put Thalic up to 20 strength. But we'll get to that when we get to that. We're gonna finish exploring this room, and then we have the Illithid encampment and the Githyanki encampment. I think this episode we're gonna dedicate it to the Illithid encampment. But let's go double check what's down here. The braziers, that's right. That's right. That's right. That is gonna be only open by lighting them. Yeah. Okay.
It will be done.
That's what the oils were for. Pour the oils in the braziers, light them, and they do different colors, so we have to figure out what colors.
What? Very well.
Which means the colors are going to be in these camps. Got it. So if we're going to be facing off against a bunch of Illithids, Mind Flayers are nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty in Baldur's Gate 2. So what I want to do, I believe...
What is it now?
We definitely want... Where's my true sight? Animan? Recall, please. Yes, we did. We wondrous recalled true sight. They don't fear, so we don't need to put that up. But I do want... I only have 2 potions of agility left. Let's hang on to those. Okay, so let's take a second. What do Illithids do? The Illithids, the Mind Flayers, have the ballistic attack. They deal a bunch of crushing damage, and I think that one might be AoE. They have an AoE magic damage through Psionic Blast. Don't quote me on these names. I know the abilities that they can do. I don't remember which ones are attached to them. They mind control or dominate, but we're going to be protected from that. And then they have Devour Brain. So I don't want to run in with the team, I don't think. What? Okay. So in one of the previous episodes, I remember talking about reading some abilities while I was on break at work, and Chaotic Commands does prevent stun as well, even though it doesn't say it. It just says this spell also protects from Psionic Blast, which is great. But here's a list of all like the mental things and that can happen to our characters. Suggestion, Charm, Dominate, Command, Sleep, Maze, Confusion are all spells that fit into this category. But it also prevents stun, apparently. So we made sure we had 6 of these. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to take the men and we're going to use them to deal with all the Mind Flayers and all the nonsense. And we're going to keep the women back. So give me some light buffs. I want courage, we want hope. We want Cat's Grace.
Insurgents, culture, imperium.
We're gonna use Belt Fortitude on her release as well. That's Death Ward. Yeah, commands. Alright. Give me a prayer. Animan, go True Sight. Give me a haste. Alright, quick save and go.
Indeed. If
See
you
what we got.
insist.
Women, get back.
Good to go.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 Mind Flayers. Those gotta go. You're gonna go after my women? You're gonna die. Just need to make sure we do not get Devour Brain.
A solid blow.
Okay, good.
Speak.
Oh my!
Nope,
Right
bring
you
it back.
All right, all right.
Simple enough.
No Mind Flayers.
My
We
tool, no
have
problem.
traps. Yes, no, maybe. Nope.
It is good to adventure in such a place. The blood quickens knowing that evil is so near.
Wand of Cursing, Blindness, Deafness, Silence. Alright. What do we get? An Illithid Rod. This half of a bizarre rod-like Illithid. This is half of a bizarre rod-like Illithid key. A key must open a lock that guards something valuable. If the Mind Flayers have gone so far as to split the key into 2 parts. I would agree with that.
Fine.
Oh boy. Okay. See what you're getting at? Detonate on hair deletes. Okay. Understood. Ladies,
You can count on me.
get back.
Aye, a fair gambit.
It will be done.
Phallic got hit. 80 crushing damage from the Mind Flayer from the ballistic attack. Oof.
Give me a task.
Yeah, let's not take any chances. Let's heal. Detonate on these. Man. Okay, Animan has been devoured.
I
Think
shall
about
go
it, get
forth
back.
at your command.
Get back.
Very well.
Prepared release. Can only take one more hit, so we have to pay attention.
I can't stand much more!
My god, man, that fucking attack.
Helping others and doing good things.
Very well.
Phallic move. Okay.
Indeed.
Point the sword with all speed, comrade.
Yeah,
Oof.
if you insist.
It's no joke, man.
Simple enough.
That is no joke. Okay, I have buffs falling off. What has
What
fallen
is your
off?
will?
So we still have protection from magical energy. We still have chaotic commands. Emperor. Whatever the hell that is. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the week-long buff that we got? I think it might be.
What?
I hear you well enough.
Courage, hope, yep. Alright, so we lost recitation and all that. Who are you? Oh, that's the apprentice. Alright, what I want to do, though, is I want to... Well, we do need to wait for this Devour Brain to fall off the men here. There goes another buff.
Hmm? Fine.
Oh, that's lovely.
Name it. This way, then?
It will be done.
How about get the hell out of Imoen's
Gotcha.
way? Okay, that's probably where... Okay,
Very
but
well.
not probably. That's definitely where we're going to be opening up the other key. These look like empty cells.
Speak.
falling
Give me
off.
a task.
That was haste that fell off. I recognize that one. So you know what? Give me Simulacrum.
How can I help?
Thank you for that.
Good to go?
I expect another room full of mind flayers here, so be smart. And we're gonna give ourselves some distractions.
Please, let me help. I'm ready for anything. temperature and all.
Okay. So every room has basically been full of mind flayers and whatnot. Our Devour Brain fell off the mend. That's good. Quick save. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, should have got these skeleton warriors prepared.
Right you are.
Holy shit.
Indeed.
Alright. Skeletons, come back. Okay, Simulacrum Nalia, you distract. It's not gonna work well, but oh my god. Alright. Everybody smash this. Has anyone been hit?
Ready and willing.
Women, I want you
Alright,
to the
alright.
back. Holy shit. Yeah, this is gonna get nasty, so... Harry, give me defensive harmony. Anyone been hit? Not yet.
Yes.
Attack. Harry.
No problem at all.
Okay. Women slip through. That's excellent. Anyone been hit? No.
Take that.
This guy.
If you
Everybody move. Everybody move. Who's been hit? Okay, we've got some of the women stunned. That's bad.
Glad to be of assistance.
Okay. Someone's been hit. Focus mind flayers. Focus mind flayers. Okay, that one's dead.
simple enough.
Oh my god, Emwyn is... I think Harry went down. Emwyn's got the room blocked.
How can I help?
And she's deafened. Drained by the mind flayer. Oh, it's not deafened, that's the drained icon. Animan. Remove paralysis. Well, I mean, we won, but is that Simulacrum Nalia? That's
What is
Simulacrum
your
Nalia. We gotta kill her. She was confused. Luckily, we took Mass Res dead on Animan. Okay, we got both keys. And another Wand of Spell Strike. Good lord, that's so good. We have so many of these. Oh. Air Delise leveled up. Oh, another proficiency point. Hell yes. A level 5 mage spell. Let's. Oh man, do we do two-handed sword? Do we do two-handed sword? No. Club, no. Mace, flail, quarterstaff, no, no, no. Don't want ranged. Let's go longsword, I think. Magic flute. This ability creates an enchanted flute made of pure magical energy which remains in existence for 8 hours. When played by a bard of exceptional talent, that flute can be used to break enchantments, which effectively nullifies the effects of all spells and spell-like abilities, but not psionics that belong to the enchantment school. Whether they are beneficial or not, there's 3 charges to the flute. Furthermore, the flute can be used to mimic effects of arcane spells from the enchantment school, 2 charges. Finally, the flute can summon forth the spirit warrior, 1 charge. Spirit warriors are spectral echoes of past heroes whose souls rest now in the halls of Valhalla. If a bard agrees to spread stories and songs of their legendary deeds in order to prevent them from being forgotten, a spirit of one of these valiant fighters will materialize and join the bard's cause for a short while, 10 rounds. The mere presence of fabled warriors instills courage in all nearby allies, raising the morale to its highest. So that means they can't be feared? I mean, let's try it. We played with everything else. Why not this?
Fine.
So let's go ahead and talk to the apprentice. Let's... I mean, no traps. Scratch that. Phallic. Did that wand... Did that rod... create itself? I didn't do that. This will let the rod declare joining the rods found together. You must now find the door. I guess it did. Okay. Sure.
It will be done.
Ugh, my legs are just aching.
This way then?
Very
I've
well.
never walked so much in my life. Can we rest now, please?
What?
Vita Mortis.
Indeed.
Another handwritten note.
Accustomed to these long days. Could we stop and rest?
If you insist.
Grow heavy. Have we not the time to sleep?
Even a little.
Don't need that. Protection from fire, always useful. Oh, I have 2 skeleton warriors left. Where the hell have you guys been?
I demand that we stop.
The
Day was
apprentice.
not this
No,
long, even when
no
I had
more.
soldiers in
Have
the
mercy.
order.
I'll never tell you. Please, just let me die. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help. I told you, friends. Karsten deserves to stay in that glass forever. I'll never let him escape. How do you know Karsten? You're not one of those monsters. You cannot help me. Just let me die in peace. I beg you. Please, just a few questions. My wounds run deep. My time is almost done, but I shall answer your questions if I'm able. How do you know Karsten? Karsten was my master. He brought me and his other apprentices to this horrid place many years ago, seeking long forbidden knowledge buried within the depths of this dungeon. He led us through the traps and guardians of the upper levels of the dungeon. When we came across the machine of Lum the Mad, he knew it was the only way to open the gate to the lower dungeons. I knew that machine was the key to getting out of here. Karsten was foolish enough to think he could master the machine. He studied the controls, then flipped a switch, and was instantly encased in that magic shell of glass. Before we apprentices could come to his aid, that idiot Karsten flipped another switch. Instantly, we were surrounded by a horde of raving demons from another plane. And yet somehow you survived. We might have all survived if that fool Karsten had let us work on our spells. But he panicked and began flipping switches at random. Between the fireballs, lightning, and monsters he unleashed, it was a miracle I escaped with my life. My companions were not so lucky, torn limb from limb by demons or burnt to ash by magic of that infernal machine. Yet Karsten was unharmed, completely protected inside of his glass bubble. What a gruesome fate. It's madmen like Karsten that give us all magic users a bad name. But even though Karsten survived, he was trapped inside his prison, helpless to escape despite seeing the... No, I'll not speak of that. I could have released him, but instead I left him there to rot. Tell me how to get through the glass case of Karsten's and I'll avenge you. No! I will not tell you that. He deserves to stay there forever. Ask me something else if you wish, but not that. Never that. Tell me about the creatures that captured you. Using my wit and cunning, I have survived these past 10 years in this dungeon, seeking a way out. I have seen Karsten grow more and more mad. He summons creatures to amuse himself so he can watch them suffer. A few years ago, he conjured up a group of Illithids, locked them in battle with the Githyanki war party. Since then, the 2 groups have survived in this place. The Illithids in the northwest and the Githyanki in the south. Couldn't you all work together to find a way out of this place? The creatures waste their time battling each other or launching futile attacks upon Karsten in his glass case. I avoided the monsters until some months ago when the Illithids finally caught me. The Illithids sensed I knew a secret of Karsten's cage. They tortured me in body, mind, and spirit, but I would not talk. Karsten will never be free. Well, is there nothing I can do to help you? I'm beyond your power to even help or harm. The tortures of the Illithids cannot be undone. The tortures of the Illithids cannot be undone. I embrace the darkness. Well, he didn't tell us what it was, but he did say there was something he wouldn't speak of. So let me summon this magic flute. This is the first time ever I have done this. I've used this ability. There it is. Break enchantment, mimic enchantment, summon spirit. Let's summon the spirit warrior. So, I don't really understand mimic enchantment, but I do want to see what this spirit warrior is all about. He just buffed us with some. Oh, that's the
What can I
morale.
do? Something up?
That's cool. I don't know if it says. I don't know if it says specifically. I'm assuming you can't. It protects you from fear effects because that's what morale is. So what are you? You're a berserker. You need +1 weapons to be hit. You cannot be backstabbed. You're crit immune. Wow, look at all those immunities. You can't heal him either. Look at that. Level. He's got +5 bastard swords. Good lord. No, +5 axe, +2 bastard sword, and +3 2-weapon style. It looks like he does his hits when they strike. They do something. I don't know what. I don't know what this is. This is the console code. So whatever it is, it has no save. I like that. He's 100% poison resistant and cold resistant. -7th echo. Okay. I mean, okay. Do no shit save. And there is red oil. Oh, baby. Hello. Vampiric illithids. A level 12 creature, +1 to hit. They can see invisible. You cannot hold them from whatever nature's beauty does. They level drain. I guarantee they devour brain as well. They strike is a +3. Okay.
Am I needed?
Let's
I stand amongst the
get everyone to
righteous.
back up.
Fine.
We'll have our summons. Gonna do some work here. Oh, wow. Wow, he's already almost dead. Wow. Look at that spirit warrior doing work. Okay, let's send the skeleton warrior after the skeleton warrior's after that one up top. Distract him. And we are gonna rest before we go to get the Yankee encampment, so we'll play around with this while these things are distracted. That thing is getting his ass kicked by our spirit warrior. Alright, anyway. So you have 90% magic resistant, so fire and acid will work against you very well. Once we get this down, 100% poison resistant. Let's lower that magic resistance. Here's magic. First, the creature's magic resistance, if any, will be lowered by 1% of the level of the spellcaster. And then it also removes 1/8 level protection, which he doesn't have any. I'm interested in the lower resistance. Okay. Okay, and that just goes through a list of what it spells. So, Pierce Magic. Wow. I'm not even going to be able to cast a spell on this guy. Jesus. You, Mr. Level 19 Berserker, just absolutely trivialized
It will be
that.
done.
My God.
Speak. Very well.
Hey, I'll take it. Let's go in here. That's strapped.
Gotcha.
Indeed.
Just high level Hema. All right,
If you
that's the
insist.
Illithid encampment.
I'm getting sleepy.
Wish we could stop for a bit.
Place is super dangerous.
I'm not accustomed to these long days.
Oh man,
Could
he's
we
almost
stop and
leveled.
rest?
He's almost level 30. Almost level 20 for Imoen. 23 for her. Probably level up in Mage, I think, next for her. She's less than 100,000.
The lids grow heavy. Have we not the time to sleep and dream, but even a little? I demand that we stop. The day was not this long, even when I led soldiers in the order.
Simba, I grow weary. We should make camp.
So we're going to try to rest. And we should
Aye,
use
my
our
lady.
stone skins before we do that.
Please, let me help.
And just in case we fail the rest. Alright.
Give me a task.
And then next we are going to go into the Get the Yankee encampment, because that means they also have an oil of some sort, I'm sure. We're going to need death wards for this one. These damn silver swords. But anyway, yeah, we'll end it here. So thank you all very much for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. I mean that. And as always, if you have any comments, suggestions, tips, stories, hit me up in the comment section below. And I hope you all join me for the next one.